everyone. Welcome to Thought for Shabbat for Friday, July 14th. In the book of Leviticus, we read, "You shall love the stranger as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt." And in Exodus, we're told, "You shall not oppress a stranger, for you know the feelings of the stranger, having yourselves been strangers in the land of Egypt." The Torah mentions the importance of caring for the stranger in our midst about 36 times. This seems to be the most repeated commandment, which may be trying to teach us simultaneously just how important this commandment is, and also how difficult it might be sometimes to fulfill. This radical awareness and respect for another, even someone who might be different from us, because we too were strangers, is one of Judaism's key ideas. Rabbi Jonathan Klinger writes, "The genius of Judaism is that the very story we tell about ourselves and our origins as strangers in a strange land is meant to awaken us to the plight of the stranger we encounter in our own land. The Jewish story, if taken to heart, is an exercise in empathy, a humanizing practice." For many of us, our family story, and of course the story of our people, is one of being strangers in a strange land. Our ancient ancestors fled oppression in Egypt, and our more recent ancestors fled violence and destruction in Europe and the Middle East from the 19th through the mid to late part of the 20th centuries. After the fall of Afghanistan in late 2021, our country welcomed in thousands of refugees from that country, people who were fleeing danger and possible persecution at the hands of the Taliban. Then in the winter of 2022, our congregation joined with HIAS, which is formerly known as the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, and many other communities in Orange County and really across the country to form welcome circles to help refugees from Afghanistan start a new life in the United States. This was a unique opportunity for us to truly live out the commandment to welcome the stranger. Many of the people from our congregation who reached out to help, providing generous donations and incredible support, shared that they were honored to be able to carry on this tradition, that their families too had once been refugees searching for freedom and safety. In February of 2022, our congregation was matched with a family that wanted to start a new life in Southern California. And perhaps most meaningfully, they are no longer strangers. They're our neighbors, our friends, really. Please join us tonight at 7 p.m. for services where we will recognize the work of our Welcome Circle and our congregation, and we will welcome the Murad Ruzi family to our Bima and hear as they share a little bit about their story and how their lives have changed over the last year and a half. We will also celebrate our Mensch of the Quarter, Debbie Spielman, for all the ways she volunteers and supports our temple. We look forward to seeing you there. Shabbat Shalom.